For me, the most foundational things that we can be doing is the basics of life and health. Like I think this topic wants to be overcomplicated with technology and with supplements and all of that is very important. And I've certainly built a business around it, and that's all fine and dandy. The most important thing you can do for longevity is sleep. 8 hours a day, 8 hours a night. For us entrepreneurs that are banging at it constantly and go, 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 there is no time for success. Or I forget exactly what Paul just said. It was amazing. I'm going to go back and watch. Oh, it wasn't recorded. It was something prolific, as Paul often does, right? But there's sleep is for the wicked, or no sleep for the wicked, something like that, right? Where these entrepreneurs were just going and going and going and driving towards a particular deadline. This is probably the most detrimental thing you can do to your health. The human body needs sleep. Certain things are happening in and out of these different sleep cycles, and we need multiple sleep cycles strung together. There's an entire talk on sleep that I did a masterclass on. It is so foundational to everything else that you're doing, to a point where everything else almost doesn't matter if you're not getting enough sleep. So tending to this body and giving it the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that it needs. So that's the second thing that I would tell you for longevity, is make sure you're eating clean, healthy food. The best way to do it is to grow it yourself. And I know that that's not realistic for all of us, but the best thing to do is to get vitamins, minerals, and nutrients straight from the earth. The best way to do that is to avoid factory farming and to avoid other people growing your food. I wish I was in the Swiss Alps and I had an amazing greenhouse and all of these incredible things that we definitely have access to or could procure ourselves, or talk to somebody like Amr who's creating microgreens and an environment in your kitchen where you're tending to the soil and getting this nutrient dense food. We have some incredible resources just here in the EPX crew. So the second thing I would tell you is that you got to give your body the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that it needs, and hinder or eliminate anything processed. Basically, if it has a barcode on it or if it comes from a box, don't eat it, or don't eat it very often. And look, I'm all for a good time. I'm all for those chips and salsa that I have in my fridge and my kitchen, and I certainly eat it on occasion. But most of the time, I want to be eating food that grew from the earth, and I want to know where it came from. Vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. Now, if you don't have access to that, the next thing you want to look into is high quality supplementation. And there's a whole, you know, there's a lot that we can go into on that front. That's a pretty deep rabbit hole, but you just want to make sure that your body is getting the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that it needs to perform the way it was designed in all of its magnificence.